time to introduce the starting five for your Atlanta Hawks. At guard, 6'6", number 13, Bogdan Bogdanovic. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At center, 6'10", number 15, Clint Capella. At forward, 6'8", number 1, David Johnson. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Ike Trae Young.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Sunday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Hunter passes to Thomas. Down low. The shot's good from Claxton.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now, here's Thomas. After the miss from Trae Young, Thomas, the 18-footer, is right on the mark.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Johnson surveying the floor. Schroeder against Young to the inside. Claxton with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, Claxton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Bogdanovic kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Claxton. Simmons against Capella. Outside, Simmons. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Screen by Claxton. 5 to shoot, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Claxton is screen on Young. And it's Schroeder missing. The Hawks trail by 4, and the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. But they have not overcome that. And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back. Hunter down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there. Here's Thomas. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
.11 seconds left in the first. Now Young. From deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Simmons. He has yet to score. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn. So it's the Hawks now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shot clock at 6. On its way from Young for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. Young's got 5 points so far.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
There's Thomas with the 3. And the Nets another 3. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
First free throw is good. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Daniels with it. He started by Williams. Taken away by Williams. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Outside Thomas. No one near him. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Thomas, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Now here's Thomas. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. Misses from short range. Young looking it over. Over Thomas. The 15-footer, good. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, if you overplay Trae Young, he will go right by you. He's going to make that adjustment.
Outside Williams. Knocked loose. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. It's Young on the wing. He's got 10. And the rejection by Claxton. Johnson outside. Here's Thomas. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thomas got 15. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court Shot. Drum roll.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at the Nets, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's five. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the five. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Claxton. And he gets it back. Nets leading by 8. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
That's good from Thomas. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Bounce pass Young. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3-ball is good.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. From deep, Thomas. Rebound by Johnson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Claxton against Capella. Here's Hunter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hunter's got his second basket of the game.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella.
Good season for him last year. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Thomas. Rebound by the Hawks.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Hunter kicks to Johnson. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. Capella draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. A offensive rebound. Here's Young. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Nets leading by 5. Thomas surveying the D. Claxton finds Bogdanovic. Nets passing it around. Fades back and taken away by Johnson. Bogdanovic with it. Picked up by Claxton. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, Bogdanovic showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
When you talk about a guy taking a lead, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
The Nets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Simmons, a screen on Bogdanovic. Poked away. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Reza Shea, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Reza Shea. Capella with a screen on Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. No good. That would have tied it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovic against Bogdanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Bogdanovic up top. He's covered by Bogdanovic. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bogdanovic. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Trae Young. Hands out there with Reza Shea. Then it's Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Clowney pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Brooklyn. Young against Thomas. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's 12 points for Trae Young. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Picked by Finney-Smith. Young against Thomas. Over Young. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Thomas got 19 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizache. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dyson Daniel. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Schroeder surveying the floor. To the paint. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Good work there as it goes. And the Nets lead by 6.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Over Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Simmons kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Now Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
Young against Schroeder. Wasted no time on that one. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Schroeder. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Capella with a screen on Simmons. And here's Young from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now just a 4-point Nets lead. Thomas against Bogdanovich. Thomas, no good. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Young's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Thomas. Schroeder outside. Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. Thomas inside. Bogdanovich on him. Thomas, that's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Back to Hunter. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Nets. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, team second.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Cam Thomas.